How about it?
Dewan said that this was a must-win game. I'm wondering, like, with everything, the standings, the Big 12 race and everything, but also how much did pride play a role in today's game? You got 8 scholarship guys.
Yeah,
a lot of guys made plays.
Yeah, I thought everybody. I mean, the bench was great, as good as they've been all year. We had 9 guys that we could put in, counting Jank. You know, he was a ninth, and we played well. We played with great energy. I thought Juan was so good to start the game, and then we had the bad stretch to end the first half, and then the last minute of the first half and the first 3 minutes of the second half were bad, and after that, it became a game again, and we were pretty good. So I was really pleased. I thought everybody did well. You know, on a night where Jalen wasn't his best, and still yet we were able to hang 88 when our guy averaging 21 only gets 2. So that's a positive thing.
Would you have thought that was possible?
To get 88 with him getting 2?
Yeah, right.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You know, well, anything's possible, but I would say probably not. You know, if you look at it this way, from a statistical standpoint, Jalen gets 2 and we make 2 threes, and we still get 88 points. So that you know, they pressured out and dared us to drive it and everything, and so which is probably a pretty good game plan, and you know, we were able to take advantage of it pretty well. I thought the first half, I don't know what it was, like the first 12 minutes, I thought we got anything we wanted for the most part, and then they settled in and played better, and it became a basketball game after that.
What'd you learn about Grady, Kevin, you know, getting shoulders past guys, the determination to just get to the rim? I mean,
Yeah, well, the way they guard this, you know, when you pressure out and deny, you know, it opens up some straight line drives from time to time. So I thought that the first half, Kevin got there twice. I thought Joe maybe got there once. You know, Juan got there to start the game. So we did have some good finishes at the rim early in the game, but we also had some misses too. But I really thought we executed offensively, you know, about as well as we could, you know, and we didn't. I didn't think we took advantage of the middle ball screen running to the rim enough, but still, yeah, we probably scored, you know, 6 points on that too.
and then with Joe, was that the spark, the scoring punch that you've been looking for from him?
Yeah, I think so. You know, that reminded me of the NCAA tournament 2 years ago. I mean, he was so aggressive and so good and looked so athletic, and I'm really happy for him because, you know, he's labored most of the year. But I think sometimes when you get your numbers down and you know you're going to stay in, you know, regardless, I think it gives guys confidence too.
How would you assess how your 3 freshmen played tonight, given that short bench?
I thought Grady had a really good game, especially offensively. I thought he was terrific offensively. Ernest had obviously a terrific game, and MJ had a presence out there. I'm sure you guys could tell too. He belongs. So I thought they all did really well.
Bill, if you look back through your game to game this year, when you get a lot of points in the paint, you do pretty well. Indiana, Mizzou, this game. What do you think it is about this group that just, like, I mean, that's kind of basketball, but at the same time.
Well, I think you can almost ask the question. CJ's totally opposite. When you look at when we didn't play well, we didn't get points in the paint. You know, we got to be about paint touches, off the pass or off the bounce, one way or another. And tonight we were successful. I bet our paint touches were a minimum of 3 times and maybe 4 times more than they were on Saturday. So and then, you know, what hurts when you don't get paint touches, then you become an execution team or a jump shooting team, and you know, then you don't get to the free throw line as much and all these things. So we were better tonight, but it was encouraging to me that I thought everybody, with the exception of Jalen, you know, who's our best at driving it downhill, I thought everybody drove it downhill and got paint touches. KJ did from the perimeter. Kevin for sure did. Joe for sure did. Juan obviously, and then Grady's getting better and better at it all the time.
And then on the other end, you switched everything again.
Switched everything.
Was that to keep them out? What was kind of thought behind that?
Well, we just thought that was the best way to guard them. Even though it's not the perfect way to guard them, because obviously it put them in positions on the post that they could take advantage of us, and they did several times. But I thought it was the best way to guard them, where we could have a better chance of keeping in front of them, and their one-on-one guys, they go get their shots on their own. I thought it would be better to guard them if we were set in front of them rather than chasing.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about DeJuan and Grady and how important it is whenever they're on, especially on a night where Jalen only scores 2?
Yeah, well, obviously what did they combine for? 17 and 21, so they get 38. And the most impressive stat line, maybe of all of them, is the fact that Juan shot 16 shots. And I asked him locally, have you ever shot 16 shots in a game before? And he said, yeah, he did once in 5th grade. And I said, 5th grade doesn't count, dude. So that to me is, we're better when he's aggressive. He's gone through several games where, and I think it's fatigue, but he's gone through several games this year where his energy level didn't look like it was an aggressive downhill. He was just a kind of a possession player, and he needs to be in attack mode and be aggressive all the time. And of course, Grady hadn't got a lot of looks lately, but he was able to free up enough to put 21 on the board.
What does it mean to beat the first place team, and was it a must-win?
I don't think that I look at it like that, GB. It was as close to a must-win as you could have this early in the season to win the league. So if you go down 3 games, I mean that's 3 games with what would that be, 7 left? I mean that'd be you'd have to win out probably, and you'd have to get a lot of help from others. So now we still have as hard a schedule as anybody. But at least, we can kind of control our own destiny, that if we play well, then we'll have a shot. But Texas is obviously, what is Texas and Iowa State tied now? Is that right? Basically, or
Right.
Texas is a half game up. So there's still so much ball left to be played, and the league's so good that even the officials all talk about it. Start the game. They can you believe this league? I mean, they're all saying it. And so, what do we have, 6 in the top 17 today?
Yep.
And here we are. We played really poor ball over the last 2 weeks, or 3 weeks for the most part. And you look up and we're tied for the poorest we've ever started a league, is 6-4 ever in the 20 years we've been here, and you're ranked 9th in the country. That just goes to show you how good the league is.
What do you know about Clemens and Bobby's injuries?
I think Bobby may be out a while. And I don't think either one of them will be available to us on Saturday, but I don't know that for a fact. Hopefully they will be, but I don't think Zuby or Zach or Bobby will be available. But we'll wait and see.
You mentioned last week that throwing some of these guys into the fire per se with these injuries might be good for them. Do you think that mindset helped tonight, especially with Joe, MJ, and Ernest?
I've always thought that. When that somebody is having to depend on you regardless, I think it sometimes gives you a confidence or an aggressiveness that you play a little bit better than if you looking at the bench knowing if you screw up you think you could come out. And I hate to say that, but that's how those 3 bigs have been all year long. And so now with a situation where Ernest knows he's going to stay in there, and this is the first time MJ knew he was going to stay in there too. I think that, and Joe as well. I think that players thrive if they know that we need them to win, and certainly they all delivered tonight. It was fun to watch.
Anything else?
Okay.